Hamjambo. Leo tulikuwa na National Executive Council, ile kitengo ambacho ni kikubwa sana kuja kwa masuala ya chama na ile mambo ambayo tumejadili siku ya leo. Vile Bwana Yesu alisema, tulikuwa na masuala nyeti kwenye chama chetu ambayo leo ndio mkakamaji ya kwenda kuyatatua hayo masuala, kwa sababu we don't want to close the issues. Kama kuna issues zidiliwe vizuri, tumalizike, alafu focus things that matter. We want to clean up house as we prepare to take over the reins of leadership of this country. Na tumekubaliana kwamba lazima chama kikuwe na democracy. Sio chama ambacho kina criminalize ambition. DAP ni chama cha members, chama cha wananchi, kila mtu anapewa elections. Tutaki kama kuna masuala mbali kuongelewa kwenye masuala ambayo tutujua. Na sisi Kenya wasifikiri kwamba ile inatakana kwamba upinzani haina plan. Sisi tuko na plan. Don't want to replace, don't just want to replace the government. Tuko na masuala muhimu ambayo tunataka kufanyia taifa la Kenya, including the Kenya country as such, because of lack of accountable leadership. Tunataka uongozi wetu, transparency, democracy, integrity, and at the highest level of government. So today, we are speaking as NEC, the highest decision-making body of this party. Yale masuala ambayo tulikuwa nayo kupatia kamati ya watu 9 kwenda kuyajadili, and within 30 days watakuwa wameletea report to act on it, and we are ready to compete huko nje kwa masuala ya uchaguzi, kwa ile ya ujumbe, kwa ile ya MCA katika akaunti tofauti, katika sub-counties tofauti, katika tofauti, sio tu pande wa tungependa kushukuru members wote ambao walikuwa hapa kwa ile hapa sometimes heated, lakini vile mheshimiwa Malo amesema hakuna mtu anashika ngumi ama tunacheka na maneno, discuss vizuri. Of course kuna masuala mengine pia ambayo tunaweza kuja kujadili. Masuala yote lengo na maana kutoka kwenye chama chetu kwa compete na other political parties in this political area. So we want to assure people out there that all is well, and whatever issues that develop in the party are being addressed, and I believe the next 30 days will be fine.
Deputy Governor, how you feel?
First of all, I want to thank the NEC members for having had a sober discussion. At the end of the day, we've seen white smoke. There is no leadership wrangle in DAP. It is a strong party open to democracy. Finally, on the issue of Malava, we have a strong candidate who was number 2 in the last general election. The former MP Malulu beat our candidate by 2,000 votes, and we are sure DAP were going to the ground as strong as ever. The other team, KK plus ODM. ODM has no candidate, they have withdrawn from the race. KK have 7 candidates, they don't know who to choose. We are ahead of the game, and Malava will beat them clean. Thank you.
Mimi pia natoa shukrani kwa NEC members kwa kazi ambayo wamefanya na kuleta pamoja members wote wa chama kukubaliana kuleta chama chetu kiwe na nguvu. Jambo moja tu ningetaka kusema, kama chama ya demokrasia pia lazima tujipange, tujitayarishe wale grassroots leaders, members wetu katika counties. Wajua program ya grassroots elections ilikuwa imeanza. Tunataka mjipange, muendeleze hiyo program so that tukimaliza grassroots elections twende mpaka kwa NDC. Hiyo ndio itajenga demokrasia zaidi, itatupatia nguvu kama viongozi waliochaguliwa katika NDC kuendeleza chama. Asanteni sana.
You have a questions?
Allow us to shoot. I have three. I want to throw in a span in the works. Governor Natembeya, we have questions for you as well. You have said, party leader, that I have three questions. The first one throws the span in the works. That if President William Ruto thinks he can infiltrate the party, then that chance is not there. From what we see, this is not coming out of the blues, because what we are seeing as media is an issue in the party between your faction. I know the deputy party leader says there are no factions. Your faction and Governor Natembeya's faction. You're suggesting here that if President William Ruto thinks he can infiltrate, are you insinuating that Governor Natembeya is part of the infiltration by President William Ruto? That is one. Two, I'm not sure if it's in the purview of the Internal Dispute Resolution Committee, because there were petitions, one to have you removed, another to have Governor Natembeya removed, different petitions. If the decisions from this sitting of the Internal Dispute Resolution Mechanism is for your removal or for Governor Natembeya's removal, that's why I was requesting he comes back, would you accept to cede power? Would you accept to cede the party leadership to Governor Natembeya? Let me go with those two questions.
I think to start with the issue of William Ruto, we know how you work. We know how you have undermined continuously parties to bring them under your control. At the beginning of this parliament, even before our parliament was sworn in, you had already poached most of the members from Jubilee and instigated a coup within Jubilee for the takeover of that leadership. That matter has gone on right from 2023 up to now. It just ended the other day. As DAP, we are not going to allow you or any external aggressors who would want to come and divide this party and take us to that legal ditch where you took Jubilee for 3 years. We will not allow it. We have strong enough internal resolution mechanisms. We are going to resolve our issues. As I said during the NMC, we are and we have the capacity to chew gum and scale the stairs at the same time. So on this, you will not succeed. But of course, we do know the level of infiltration and the attempt to destabilize our party. Tuko macho, tumekuonea 18, hatutakubali. The other issue that we are talking about, that you have raised, is about the work of the committee. We have confidence in this committee. Whatever recommendations they make, whatever findings, they will be reported back to the NEC. And we, as the members and leadership of this party, will abide by the resolutions. And that will be guided. It's a quasi-judicial body that will make, I believe, very judicious decisions after hearing the witnesses and making recommendations. So for that, we don't want our supporters and members to be worried at all. Let not your hearts be troubled. DAP is not going to be divided. And DAP is not going to be intimidated or blackmailed to support the broad-based or the blood-based government. We stay with the people. This is where the one-term journey began, on the 27th of January this year. This is where we started with Gachagua. This is where we started with Kalonzo. We are only becoming stronger as a united opposition and in preparation of forming the next government. We have no doubt William Ruto will be a one-term, and we will come in to form a government that will address the atrocities committed by this government. So let me leave it at that, and thank you once more, ladies and gentlemen, for coming. Asanteni sana, Mungu awabariki. Asante.
Executive Committee has appointed the following to the Internal Dispute Resolutions Committee: Wakili Ken Etesa, Caleb Kurudi, Sumea Bashir, Dr. Reginalda Wanyonyi, Edel Kuchaka, Pauline Ogegea, Dr. Chris Parasa, and Alex Abel Mutimba. These are the ones who are going to elect a member, a chair among themselves, and then set off to look at the petitions that have come before the party and resolve the matters that will arise. They have got a mandate to listen to both the petitioners and the respondents and take their views in a fair hearing and come up with a recommendation. recommendation. Those recommendations should be forwarded to the National Executive Council within the next 30 days. That is what is related to today. I know many of you have been anxious, waiting about the issues that you've been hearing going on in the party, but rest assured, we are up to the task. We shall handle the situation, and the party will remain united.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen of the press. We know that it's been quite a wait. Many of you have been here almost 3 hours now. We appreciate your patience. And I also want to thank my colleagues in the NEC. Today we had a full house in terms of the leadership of our great party. Yours truly, the party leader. We've had the Honorable Munyini, the first deputy party leader. We have had His Excellency Ayub Savula, the Deputy Governor Kakamega, who is the second deputy party leader. We've had His Excellency Governor Natembeya, who is our third deputy party leader. We've had our chairman, the Honorable Muchele, David Muchele, our founder chair, and he remains our chair. We've had our national treasurer, Beatrice is here. We've had our vice chair, the Honorable Luande Oneko, all the way from Rarieda. We've had our chair, our secretary in charge of county coordination, MCA from all the way from border point 01, Mandera, 009, all the way, the Honorable Titula and members of parliament here. We have our national organizing secretary, the Honorable Engineer Dick Maungu, who came all the way from the coast to be with us this morning. We've had the party whip in parliament, the Honorable Kakai Wabisau, a member of parliament from Kiminini, and we have representation from across the country. And as you can see, the reflection of this party, it is a national party. We have leaders from as far as Kwale, we have our sister here all the way. As far as West Pokot, our sister Kevina here. We have Bwana Muchai here, Bwana Biashara ametoka mbali huko, Kisilu from Kitui. So we are Maungu from all the way from Ukambani. So we are happy as a family. Okemo here from Kisi, Kenya yote iko hapa. We are happy to be here today as a family to discuss our issues. To the naysayers, I know you must be very disappointed. There are those of you who had predicted that there will be a split in the party today, that there will be a fight here at Chui House. But as you can see, we've come out of this very, very much united. And you don't see anyone with any bruise here. There was no fight here today. Ours is a democratic party. We have very strong internal democracy. We also have very strong internal dispute resolution mechanism. And today we have appointed such a team that will listen to and resolve any disputes within our party. When we come out of this, I believe in the next 30 days, we'll come out stronger. We'll come out more united. And we come out more democratic. Because what we're seeing today is democracy in action. And that's why we're called the Democratic Action Party. Kwa wale wote wanachama wetu, tuambia chama kiko imara. Sasa kamati imeteuliwa, tutawapa nafasi mwezi ujao, wiki kadhaa, washughulikie yale masuala ambayo yako mbele yao. Sisi kutoka hapa, kiongozwa na Deputy Governor wa Kakamega, Ayub Savula, tuwataka tuelekee huko na Governor Natembeya na hawa viongozi wote. Twende Malava, we have a seat to win, called Malava. Tutaka tuambie wenzetu wa broad-based government, the battle that is coming up in Malava, DAP Kenya, is going to become your Waterloo. Tukisema one term itaanzia Malava, na DAP Kenya is going to show you what one term is. Tunafuraha sana because now we have a team that will undertake very onerous task dedicated to them by the name. But we also have a team that can now go to the ground. Instead of fighting in the boardrooms, we are going to fight to win seats in Malava, in Huisero, all the way to Gunja. We have the Honorable Chris Gudo is here, our candidate in Ugunja, and others. All the way to Fafi, we have a by-election there. We have our candidates. So we will be going across this country fighting to win these seats and to strengthen our party. Ours remains the 5th largest party, yet it is the youngest and most vibrant and a growing party. We don't want to spoil that trajectory. Mwisho nataka niseme kwa Bwana William Ruto, if you think you are going to infiltrate this party the way you did the Jubilee Party of Uhuru Kenyatta, we want to tell you that we have our eyes open. We will not allow you to kill democratic parties such as ours or to undermine multi-party democracy. We know that in Western Kenya you have all the other major parties under your control. ANC is gone, of my big brother Musalia Mudavadi. Ford Kenya of Wetangula is in your pocket. ODM is now talking about supporting you post-2027. You will find one party that will challenge you in Western Kenya, that will present a presidential candidate to run against you, and we will not allow you to kill this party. We are ready for you. We heard you say you are like Jomo Kenyatta. You are like Mwai Kibaki and Moi and Uhuru. But today we tell you, Bwana Ruto, you lack the vision of Jomo Kenyatta. You lack the humility of Daniel Moi and the honesty, because you are a liar. You lack the integrity and pragmatism of Mwai Kibaki, because he believed leadership is not about satisfying self-greed, but about changing the lives of others. What we are seeing, all the scandals you are doing today, is about greed. That was not Mwai Kibaki, and Bwana Ruto, you are no Kibaki. Neither are you Uhuru. The plan Uhuru left was working in education. You say you have Uhuru's plan. Why is your plan in education not working? Your university funding model has failed. Uhuru's Linda Mama was working. Your SHA has failed. So whatever plan Uhuru had, Bwana Ruto, you don't have Uhuru's plan. You have messed up Uhuru's plans, and we are going to get you out. We are going to make you a one-term president. May I ask my brother George Natembeya to also say a few words, and we'll also invite our brother, the Deputy Governor Sabula from Kakamega, and Honorable Wanyini to say a few words. Otherwise, thank you very much for being here with us today. Asante sana.
Winning the seat of Malawi, because once we focus on these solving wrangles and being in Nairobi, our competitors are constantly on the ground. How I wish that the party would find a way of going past the differences so that we make sure that we win Malava before we even start engaging in anything. Because unity of the party is paramount, and winning Malava is our first priority as the party. Therefore, all stakeholders, all players involved should direct their energies to make sure that our competitors in Malava cannot win. Because once they win, it will be a puncture in our movement. And we have to send a statement to Kenyans out there that we are actually ready to take over the next leadership. Because if we don't, then the message will not go as clear as we want. And therefore, all players in the party should make sure that as the party, we win the seats, and first, it's Malava constituency. Lakini tukikaa hii Nairobi na hizi meetings mingi, we are using a lot of resources, a lot of energy, a lot of time, which could be very useful if we used it in Malava constituency. And also to ask my brothers who are both leaders in the party to look for a way of coexisting. Because if we don't do that, we risk sending the message of a community that's against itself. Therefore, if there are any chances of infiltration, then somebody can take advantage of such disagreements in the party to advance their agenda. And so it is prudent that the managers of the party think about what is at stake and put their egos behind, so that we make sure that we emerge victorious in Malava constituency. Thank you very much. May God bless all of us.